The baggage carousel, a seemingly endless loop of metal and rubber, a modern-day conveyor of hopes and anxieties. It stands as a silent witness to countless reunions and, unfortunately, just as many disappointments. A familiar sight, a universal symbol of arrival, spinning with the promise of reunion, of long-awaited embraces, and the comforting weight of familiar belongings. Each rotation offers a renewed sense of anticipation. We wait, often with bated breath, scanning each suitcase, each duffel bag, each uniquely adorned piece of luggage, hope flickering with every pass, a silent prayer that this next one will be ours. The tension in the air is palpable. The crowd thins, the initial surge of passengers gradually dissipating. Dread creeps in, a cold wave washing over those still waiting. One by one, travelers claim their bags, their faces lighting up with relief and satisfaction, and leave, disappearing through the exit doors, their journeys complete. But for some, the carousel keeps turning, a mocking reminder of what's missing, empty of answers, devoid of the comfort and security they expected. The final bag appears, circling alone, a solitary traveler in this metal landscape. It isn't yours, and the sinking feeling is unmistakable. Welcome to the club, a club no one wants to join, of the bagless traveler, stranded in the aftermath of a logistical breakdown. You trusted the system, placed your faith in the intricate network of air travel, with your essentials, your memories, the very fabric of your immediate existence. Somewhere, that trust broke, the chain of custody faltered. Disbelief turns to panic, a rising tide of anxiety threatening to overwhelm. Where is it? Lost in the labyrinthine world of baggage handling, another city? A wrong turn on the conveyor belt leading to an unexpected destination, another country, perhaps enjoying a surprise vacation of its own. Airline staff hand you forms, the dreaded lost luggage claim, their sympathy rehearsed, a well-worn script for a common occurrence. It'll probably turn up, they say, a phrase that offers little comfort in the face of mounting frustration. Probably, a word that hangs in the air heavy with uncertainty. But this isn't rare. An isolated incident, it's a daily feature of global air travel, an unfortunate side effect of connecting the world. Billions of bags, a staggering number moving across continents, a miracle of logistics, a complex dance of technology and human effort, until it isn't, until the system hiccups and a bag goes astray. When things go wrong, when the carefully orchestrated process breaks down, they go spectacularly wrong, resulting in mountains of misplaced luggage and frustrated travelers. A lost bag is more than an inconvenience. It's a disruption. It's a ruined holiday. The carefully planned vacation unraveling before your eyes. A derailed business trip, important meetings missed, and deals potentially lost. A missing wedding dress, a bride's worst nightmare come to life. In 2023, CETA reported nearly 26 million, a staggering figure, mishandled bags worldwide, a testament to the scale of the problem. That's about 7 out of every 1,000 passengers, a seemingly small percentage, left waiting at an empty carousel, their travel plans thrown into disarray. It sounds small, a mere statistic, but globally, it's a mountain of misplaced belongings, a testament to the imperfections of a complex system. Some bags circle the globe in limbo, embarking on unplanned adventures. Others gather dust in warehouses, forgotten relics of journeys interrupted, their owners still waiting, clinging to the hope of reunion. The system works, most of the time a testament to human ingenuity, until it doesn't, until a cog slips and the whole machine falters. And when it fails, when the error message flashes and the carousel grinds to a halt, it's personal, a direct hit to your travel plans and peace of mind. The carousel spins on, a relentless cycle of hope and disappointment, indifferent, uncaring to the human dramas unfolding around it. For the unlucky, for those whose bags have vanished into the system, the journey is just beginning, a new quest to recover what was lost. The world keeps moving, oblivious to the small tragedy unfolding in baggage claim, but your bag is lost in transit, a victim of circumstance and logistical complexity. You're left with a story, a tale of travel gone awry and a lesson in modern helplessness, a reminder of our dependence on systems beyond our control. The carousel of lost dreams, a symbol of broken promises and unrealized expectations, never really stops, a constant reminder of the imperfections of travel. It just waits, patiently, endlessly, for its next member, for the next unsuspecting traveler to join its ranks. To truly understand the scale of this issue, we need to look at the numbers. These aren't just arbitrary figures, they represent real-world experiences. Organizations like CETA and IATA meticulously track the aviation industry's performance, providing crucial insights into baggage handling efficiency. And while technology has undoubtedly improved the process, with advanced scanning and sorting systems, the sheer ever-increasing volume of global air travel keeps the number of losses stubbornly high. The sheer number of bags moving through the system daily is staggering. The system is undeniably better than it once was, with more automation and sophisticated tracking, but the pressure on it is relentless, a constant barrage of bags needing to be sorted and routed correctly. Certain times of the year, summer holidays, the Christmas season, inevitably see significant spikes in the number of lost and mishandled luggage cases. Airports are stretched to their absolute limits during these peak periods, and unfortunately mistakes tend to multiply under such intense strain. A single bag loaded onto the wrong cart, destined for the wrong flight, a baggage tag misread by a scanner or damaged in transit, a tight connection missed due to unforeseen delays. Seemingly small errors can lead to big, frustrating consequences for travelers. It's also worth noting that some regions of the world fare demonstrably worse than others when it comes to baggage handling. Europe, with its older airports and often complex transfer procedures, tends to have higher baggage mishandling rates compared to other regions. Data from the U.S. Department of Transportation clearly shows that some airlines consistently mishandle as many as 3 bags for every 1,000 passengers they serve, while others, unfortunately, double or even triple that already concerning figure. The good news is that the vast majority of mishandled bags are simply delayed, not permanently lost, with over 80% of them being located and returned to their owners within a matter of days. However, around 13% of mishandled bags suffer some form of damage during their journey, but the real heartbreak comes with the approximately 7% of bags that vanish completely, seemingly for good. That translates to nearly 2 million bags every single year, simply gone forever, never to be seen again by their owners. Each one of those bags represents a collection of personal history, memories, and irreplaceable items, effectively erased from the traveler's life. The cold, hard statistics aren't just abstract numbers on a spreadsheet. They represent very real stories of travel disruption, inconvenience, and genuine personal loss. For every 1,000 people who embark on a journey, a significant handful will, unfortunately, never see their cherished personal belongings again. The silent epidemic of lost luggage, a problem that affects millions worldwide, relentlessly rolls on, year after year. Behind every single number in those reports, there is a disrupted life, a vacation ruined, or a crucial business trip derailed. The flaws within the global baggage handling system are widespread, persistent despite technological advancements, and ultimately, deeply personal in their impact. While the odds of losing your luggage on any given flight may seem relatively small, the potential impact of that loss can be absolutely huge, both emotionally and practically. Every lost bag represents a story untold, a journey interrupted, and a connection broken. The data is undeniably clear and consistent. The problem of lost and mishandled luggage isn't simply going to disappear on its own. As the world continues to fly, with more and more people taking to the skies, the metaphorical mountain of lost possessions continues to grow ever higher. And for millions of travelers around the globe, their journey, unfortunately, ends not with a sense of arrival but with a lingering sense of loss and a lack of closure. Behind every lost bag is a chain of human decisions. The journey of a checked bag is long, with many hands and many chances for error. A misapplied tag, a ripped barcode, a moment's distraction. Suddenly your bag is an orphan. Automated systems reject it, shunting it into baggage purgatory. Baggage handlers work fast, under pressure, in tough conditions. A bag for Singapore ends up on a flight to Dubai. One wrong cart, one wrong container. Sometimes bags miss the flight entirely. Late arrivals, forgotten carts, or weight restrictions force tough choices. When a plane is too heavy, luggage is left behind. It's not malice, just the reality of a high-pressure system. Each step is a chance for chaos. The system is only as strong as its weakest link. One small mistake can send your bag on a world tour. The butterfly effect, airport style. For travelers, it's a lesson in how quickly order can unravel. The margin for error is slim, but the consequences are huge. In the end, it's a cascade of chaos from a single simple mistake. Direct flights are risky. Connections are a gamble. Most lost bags disappear during transfers, the system's weakest link. Your bag races against time, crossing vast airfields, navigating conveyor belts and sorting hubs. A short connection for you is even shorter for your luggage. Delays shrink the odds of a successful transfer. Some airports are automated, others rely on manual labor. More hands, more chances for error. CETA says nearly half of all lost bags are transfer casualties. The hub-and-spoke model promises convenience, but the infrastructure often can't keep up. Small delays trigger domino effects, and transfer bags are the first to fall. The system is efficient, until it's disrupted. For your bag, a missed connection can mean a journey with no destination. In the race against time, luggage often loses. Beyond mistakes, there's a darker side: theft. Airports are cities within cities, with public spaces and hidden corridors. Behind the scenes, mountains of luggage move through less monitored zones. For a few insiders, handlers, cleaners, security, temptation is everywhere. Blind spots in CCTV, corners of baggage halls, the back of a cart. Opportunity knocks. A quick unzip, a pocketed item, and the bag moves on. Organized rings have operated for years, exploiting the system's anonymity. The crime is low risk, high reward. Evidence is hard to trace. From New York to Johannesburg, theft rings have been uncovered. Passengers discover missing items only after arrival, with no way to know where the theft occurred. The ambiguity protects the thieves. The problem is global, persistent, and largely invisible. For most, a lost bag is an accident. For some, it's a business opportunity. The system's complexity is its greatest weakness. Theft thrives in the shadows of the baggage labyrinth. The airport's underbelly is a world few passengers ever see, and for some, it's a world of opportunity. Ever wondered what becomes of a suitcase, a duffel bag, or even a small backpack that's never claimed, forever separated from its owner, lost in the labyrinth of air travel? It doesn't simply vanish into thin air. Instead, it's given a second life, often sold to the highest bidder. After about 90 days of patiently waiting, hoping for a reunion that never comes, these unclaimed bags are gathered together and auctioned off in large lots, ready for their next chapter. These auctions are often won by companies specializing in the acquisition and resale of lost property. The most famous destination for these forgotten belongings? It's the Unclaimed Baggage Center nestled in Scottsboro, Alabama, a sprawling superstore that's essentially a treasure trove of forgotten lives and travel mementos. Here, each bag is carefully opened, its secrets about to be revealed, and its contents meticulously sorted. Clothes of every style and size, electronics from the cutting edge to the outdated, and even the bizarre, the antique, and the potentially priceless. It's a place where treasures and oddities regularly surface, from sparkling diamond rings to ancient artifacts that whisper tales of forgotten civilizations, and, incredibly, even a full suit of medieval armor has been found within these unclaimed bags. Valuable items are carefully cleaned, appraised, and prepared for sale, while the rest, if deemed unusable or without value, is either thoughtfully donated to charity or responsibly discarded. But for every discovered treasure, there are countless sentimental losses hidden within these bags. Cherished family photos, precious children's drawings, and beloved childhood toys that hold irreplaceable memories. These items, while priceless to their original owners, carrying immense emotional weight, are often deemed worthless to resellers, their stories untold. It's important to remember that the process is entirely legal. Airlines' contracts explicitly allow them to dispose of unclaimed property after a defined period. However, for travelers, the thought of their personal belongings, filled with memories and necessities, being sorted through and potentially sold to strangers is undeniably unsettling. It feels like a final insult, compounding the initial injury and frustration of the loss itself. So while owners continue to hold on to hope, praying for a miraculous return, their bags are likely already loaded onto a truck, en route to a warehouse, their fates irrevocably sealed. The afterlife of lost luggage is a commercial endeavor, an impersonal process driven by profit, and for many, a heartbreaking reality. The system relentlessly moves on, seemingly indifferent to the poignant stories and cherished memories left behind. Every lost bag represents a unique journey, a closed chapter in someone's life story, its contents scattered to the winds of commerce. The journey ultimately ends not with a joyful reunion, but with the cold reality of resale. The lost, the forgotten, the deeply personal, all transformed into commodities. And as the carousel endlessly spins, the cycle continues, with countless more bags destined for a similar fate. Lose your bag and you enter a maze of bureaucracy. You get a file number and vague reassurances. Airlines' tracing systems are fragmented. Agents often can't see where your bag actually is. "We're still tracing it," they say, but information is scarce. Call center staff are often contractors reading from scripts with little real-time data. Compensation is limited by international agreements, usually far less than the value of what's lost. Airlines make claims difficult. demanding receipts and paperwork, hoping you'll give up. They know the black spots, problematic routes and airports. But keep this data secret. Warning passengers would be commercial suicide. So, they stay silent, treating each lost bag as an isolated incident. The system is designed to absorb frustration, not solve it. Passengers are left in the dark, powerless. The wall of silence is deliberate. The real risks are hidden behind polite scripts and paperwork. For airlines, it's business as usual. For travelers, it's a lesson in frustration. For years, airlines held all the cards, passengers were blind. But now, affordable trackers like AirTags have changed the game. Place one in your bag and you can track it in real time. Suddenly, passengers know more than airlines. Stories abound. Airlines claim ignorance, but a phone shows the bag's exact location. Some travelers have even recovered bags themselves, following tracker signals to warehouses or thieves' homes. Airlines' reactions are mixed. Some embrace the tech, others resist. Attempts to ban trackers failed, the genie is out of the bottle. Passengers are now empowered, no longer passive victims. The AirTag hasn't solved lost luggage, but it's made hiding the problem much harder. Transparency is here to stay. The balance of power is shifting. Travelers are now their own detectives. The search for lost bags is no longer one-sided. How can you protect yourself? Start before you pack. Never check anything you can't afford to lose. Valuables, meds, keys, documents stay in your carry-on. Make your bag stand out. Bright colors, ribbons, clear labels inside and out. Photograph your bag and contents for claims. Use a tracker like an AirTag for real-time updates. Double-check the destination on your bag tag at check-in. Keep the receipt sticker. It's your proof. If your bag goes missing, be persistent. Call, document, escalate. Know your rights and have travel insurance. Don't accept the first brush-off. Navigating lost luggage is a marathon, not a sprint. Patience and persistence pay off. Be your own advocate. The system is flawed, but preparation helps. In the world of lost bags, vigilance is your best defense. We've seen the system, complex, fragile, and flawed. Most lost bags are accidents, the result of a relentless, imperfect machine. But organized theft shows not all loss is accidental. For some, lost luggage is a business opportunity, hidden in the chaos. The volume of bags provides perfect cover. Each theft can be dismissed as an accident. So we're left with a question. Are all these losses just bad luck? Or is systemic failure becoming a profitable part of the business? The line between accident and enterprise is blurry, and for travelers the uncertainty lingers long after the carousel stops.